Well, hi everyone. We're here live on Love at First Laff, and I'm so excited today because I have a great guest. She is fine and funny, and you've seen her on the Bad Girls. Wait, oh my God, the Bad Girls Club? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Bad Girls thing. She's a badass. She's a great comedian. She's hilarious. You're gonna freaking love her. Please welcome to the stream, Stephanie Tejada. And yes, I pronounced it.
You better use your little accent. You better use that accent.
I need to use the accent, girl. I know.
She se puede.
I love that. Oh my God, your t-shirts. We're going to talk about that definitely because I love your t-shirts. They're so cool. You're this self-proclaimed new queen of comedy, right? What's up? And I'm going to show a picture. Just keep being there with me while you tell me. I'm going to look for the picture because I am doing a one-woman show here, okay? I'm going to show the picture of your t-shirt, some of your t-shirts, while you tell me what you've been doing during quarantine. How is it treating you?
Quarantine, I thrive at home. You know, my business is an online business. I'm an influencer, so I'm just constantly creating content as a source of income. The only thing that has changed for me that I miss is performing live. Like, I miss the stage. I miss knowing if a joke is funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I need that response. I miss the response. I need the reactions. I miss doing my extra work that used to get on my nerves. Like, I used to do this like little audience gigs every few now and then, and it used to bother me. But now I'm like, I miss it. I miss like just going places and talking to people and like getting,
I know.
I miss going to like Applebee's and drinking the dollar drinks. If y'all know about the dollar drinks, Applebee's got dollar drinks. You got to ask them for it.
Absolutely. And I love that picture of you, which I stupidly, okay, there it is again. I love this picture of you. You're so hot.
I should have done my makeup.
That's okay. This is all like this quarantine thing is all about being real with no makeup, This is what it's all about. It's like, this is me when no makeup, and it's good. You're gorgeous with or without makeup. You don't need makeup. Just know that. I'm going to stop sharing. Let's see. I'm all new about, this sharing screen. Okay. So let me.
Great though. This is awesome. I love this. I love that you have made Facebook Live like your own show. This is so cool.
Thank you.
Very interesting. I love it.
Thank you. Well, we have to stay active as comedians. We have to keep going. And of course, I love to give other comedians the platform to, tell me what they're doing, tell the audience what they're doing, and promote their stuff, which we will do that too, because you have a lot of shit to promote.
There's a lot of stuff. Where's the list?
Yeah, I know. There's, I love, because I love doing research, for my guests, and I love that you have so many talents and you've done so much. You're even a singer, which I was like, what? Okay, is this girl missing anything? You're like a quintuple threat. I don't know how to say it, but it's insane. So, but let's start with stand-up, because I always love to start with stand-up. Okay. So first of all, how long have you been doing stand-up?
It'll be 4 years. This October.
How exciting. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually October 19th, my dad's birthday. Actually, it's funny you say happy birthday. It's on my dad's birthday that I did my first official show, and I consider that like my anniversary.
That is awesome. I love that. How special, and also easy to remember.
It's easy to remember, or forget one or the other. I'm bad with birthdays.
It's all about that.
So bad at, like, social media has made me bad with birthdays because they remind you. Like, Facebook will be like, it's so and so's birthday, so now I forget, and if I don't log on Facebook, I forgot it was somebody's birthday.
Oh, right. I know, you're like, happy belated birthday.
I'm like, bitch, last month.
Yeah, I know, like 3 months later, happy belated. It's like,
damn.
I know.
But, so it'll be actually 4 years this October 19th. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it. You just like made me realize it.
I know. We're all getting older, and we're all getting like more experienced in stand-up. I've done it for 20 years. Try that, girl. Okay. Like, it's insane. I can't believe it. Like, it's crazy. But I'd love to know what propelled you to start stand-up comedy. What made you say, I want to do this shit?
Yeah, so it's something like I have always, and when I say always, I mean always, since I was like a child, have been funny, charismatic, doing impressions, telling jokes, making fun of people, like roasting people, like since I was like a little girl. Like I remember being like 5 years old, and my dad would be like, "Do the impression, do the thing," and I'm like, da 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 da, like.
That is so funny. I love that.
And it's just always been like inside of me, and then I've always done funny videos, like before Vine, before MySpace and stuff. I used to make funny home videos, just like videos, skits. I didn't know they were skits, but I was doing them. And it's just something that's always been there that I've been passionate about, but I didn't realize it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's the same with you, but I feel like once you figure out your God-given purpose, yes, it's something that is a part of you. And like, you never realize it because it's just who you are. Like, you don't have to try hard. It's just literally who you are. And I think what happens is people go so outside trying to do their own thing.
Yes.
That you don't realize that just do you, like literally be you.
I love it. Do you, boo. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I've always been that way. What actually got me to do stand-up was after the Bad Girls Club, I wanted a bigger platform and presence. So I wanted to move to California because at the time I was in Orlando and there's just not a lot of opportunity in Orlando. And I had this epiphany. It was so weird, Grace. I swear to you, I had an epiphany. I was like, I think I need to try stand-up comedy. And then the very next day, Lisa Sudstedt from Pretty Funny Women reached out to me on Instagram, and she was like, how would you like to take my class in exchange for social media promotion? So like I got to take a free comedy class before I even had comedy credits.
Oh my God, that is so cool. I love that.
And so I was just like, oh, okay, so this is what I got to do. And that's how it was going for me. Everything after that, it was just happening. Like I didn't have to do a lot. I just had to be like, hey, I do this.
I love it. I love it. And I love that, you being an influencer has opened so many doors for you. And the reason you're an influencer, was it before Bad Girls Club or after?
I started doing it more definitely after Bad Girls Club. My following grew a lot, especially because our season, it was the first one that they did that was based on social media presence. Yes. So every episode, they were literally showing our Instagrams every single episode. So that was helping me. Yeah. So imagine that. Like
that is so cool. And I have a clip here that I'm going to show.
So I would show that.
Come on, just give me a heads up. About what? Let me see them.
No, bitch.
Funny ones.
I already told you like 4.
Today is war. We are going to Pigs and Whistles. We're doing this, bros.
To killing it at Pigs and Whistles.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I literally dreamt of jokes. I dreamt that I was there and I was killing it. It's going down. These bitches aren't ready. This is what I do. This is my job. This is my life. This is my passion.
I love it. So I can't wait to hear more about Bad Girls Club. I really can't. So what was that experience like?
It was, the whole thing was crazy. Like down to when they called me for it. I was like, how'd y'all get my number? Are you sure? Because for real, because I had auditioned maybe I want to say 3 or 2 years prior to when they called me. I went and did an audition with my best friend. And I got a call back and everything. I remember I was on Skype with them and there was a hurricane because Florida and they damn hurricanes blew out the power in the middle of my thing. And I was like, well, there that goes. And they never called me. And I don't blame them because there's millions of people who want to be on that show.
Absolutely.
So I just thought that was it. And then they reached out to me for the social media season. They just called me. They still had my contact, I guess, from, previous audition information. And maybe they just liked what they saw as far as the social media thing. But I remember I was like, are you sure?
That's amazing. So they picked you based on your social media.
Yeah, they were scouting different platforms. So some girls were known for Instagram. Most of us were from Instagram. Some were Twitter. The original TikTok Musical.ly. Remember that app, Musical.ly? One of the girls was really known on there. She had millions of followers on Musical.ly. So that was the theme for that season.
Yeah, that's great. And so did you audition for it? or did they were like just like, hey, we want you on the show? How did that go?
Yeah, so they called me, and then I had to go to Miami to do like an in-person kind of casting. But then they told me on Skype that they wanted to bring me to LA like immediately. Like I think it was like, yeah. So they kind of like audition you, then they fly you out, and then they let you know if you got it. So if they like you enough to fly you out, I think that's like a yes.
Oh my God, yes. They're spending money. Yeah, absolutely. They
I made it.
Like you already got it before you got on that plane. You got it.
And that's how I felt. I was like manifesting. I was like, I'm going to be on the next season of Bad Girls Club.
Oh, and you were. And you were funny as hell. So why do you think they picked you? What sold them? What was the final thing you think that sold them?
I think in order to be as obnoxious and outspoken as I am in social media and my videos and the characters and everything I do, you got to be a little crazy. You got to be a little reckless. And I think they thought that since I was so out there, that I might like stir the pot. But really, I was just like there to have fun. Like so much fun. Like I came with the bottles. Like I was like, what's up, bitches? Like
I love it. So you're like a party girl. You're not really ratchet. Maybe there's a little bit of ratchet in you.
It's like I'm one of those people that like I don't instigate. I don't like to start drama. I'm all like, tell me the drama. Well, tell me the drama. But I don't want to get involved in it. I don't care enough to get involved. If I'm involved in it, it's because somebody started with me and I'm defending myself, or like defending someone else. But I don't ever just pick fights.
Yeah, you're a sweet person. And I'm the same way. If somebody wants to fight, I'm ready. We're Latina. If you want to fight, we'll fight.
Se puede.
Bring it.
She said, puede dar un cocotazo. You know what I mean? Like,
una puña en la cara. Knock her out. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. So, and when they called me, I was already 27. So I was already like kind of like scared that I was going to be the old one in the house.
Oh, no, I can't. At 27, you're going to be the old one. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah. And that house, everybody's like in their 20s and like, doing their thing. But I wasn't. I was the second oldest. So I felt good about that. Oh, but I was a lot more mature. I feel like if they would have casted me when I went to audition, I would have been the what bitch, like the one fighting. Because, it was a different type of attitude. You grow up. You know. Like what's worth it and what's not, and
you pick your fights. Some fights.
I've done a lot in the past. You know what I mean? That I was like, not today.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not who I am anymore. I was working on manifesting things, and
I love that. So you were on the positive vibe, like
I was on the positive. I was like, Lord, if I gotta fight, let me win. I
want to be a badass girl, Lord. Yeah, I love it. So. Sure, you have like tons of trashy stories, and I would love for you to tell us what is your favorite trashy stories from the show.
From the show? Oh God. Well, you know what? It's so funny that they didn't even show this, but
those are usually the best ones, of course.
Right. So we went to this like gay club, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. Like they had dancers, they had drag queens, they had shows. Like it was crazy. It was intense as fuck. But me and one of the girls went to the DJ booth, and we were getting high with the DJs.
And
then they were like scolding us, like we were like children, because obviously they can't do that on TV. And we were like, it's California though.
I love
it. We were in Cali. I'm like, it's legal out here.
That's right. Exactly. Absolutely. How was that transition from Florida to here for you? Was it easy or was it like a little tough?
It was a little tough at first because like I used to like, I don't want to say I ran Orlando, but like I've done everything there was to do in Orlando. So I could get booked easily. I could like get myself booked all the time. If I went to a club, I like never have to pay to get into a club or to drink or anything because I used to work. I used to go dance. So I worked at every fucking club in Florida.
Are you serious?
Yes, girl. I got the hookup.
Damn. I'm impressed. And you have some sexy ass pictures from like the Florida time. I remember I was like, this bitch is sexy.
Yes,
because it's comics, because it's comics we dress down. You know,
Right.
I know we're like, we don't care. And then you see, like, I'm like, wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
We
cleans
can
up
be-
all right.
Oh, no, we can be sexy. I was telling a guy friend of mine, it's like, we can be sexy, we just don't show it.
Don't choose not to. Honestly, when I first started doing stand-up, I used to dress in like the cutest outfits, like heels, glitter, makeup, big hair. I would get my makeup done. And it was like distracting. I would notice like men were just like, I'm like, do you hear me?
I
What
know,
is-
they
I was
don't.
like, I put these away. Like, you really like, you know?
You have to hide them, absolutely. Or else they're going to be like, it takes 10 minutes for them to focus, not even. And by the time they focus, your set is done, you know. And
that's why you don't understand what's going on. The women are dying laughing and the husbands are just,
yeah, yeah, I know.
like, it's a good set.
I know. It's like,
I know these jokes hit.
I know, girl. I know. Did it really like affect the way you dress in doing stand up? Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I used to dress cute. I'll show you my first pictures compared to now. I put on a hoodie, like my hair is like this.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't care. Like it's,
I know. Listen,
I feel like it makes it more relatable when you're just kind of like, hey,
you're like hanging out like normal person.
Right.
Well, the other day I had my glasses because I wear glasses sometimes, and then my sunglasses on top. And a friend of mine looks at me and is like, Grace, you really don't give a fuck, do you? I'm like, no, I really don't.
I'm done. She wore both.
I know. And I don't care. It's like, hey, the sun is bothering me. Let me put the other. I don't care. I really don't. You can call me. I don't care anymore. I think that's the beauty of stand-up. I don't know if you feel that it liberates you from, you know, looking good and being a certain way. It's like, fuck it. This is who I am, and I love it.
I do like the element of surprise though, because like people will follow me from stand-up shows and then they'll be like, damn, you used to model.
Oh, I know. It's like, is that her? Like, I was like, wait, what's happening? I know, it's crazy. I know. I have some sexy pictures, and a friend of mine, I showed her, and she's like, that's not you, bitch. She was like, that's not you. I'm like, yes, it's me. She was like, no, it's not you.
Listen, a little contouring, little lip plumper, sexy outfit, just put it all together, you'd be a different person.
Absolutely. No, you know it.
Yeah.
I know. And for women out there, you know, it's like the way some women are presented, like they Photoshop the shit out of them. And then, you know, young girls want to be like that. And it's like, no, that's not real. And I think, you know, as women, we have that kind of responsibility to be a role model for girls. It's like, you can be as hard as this if you want to, and you can be as real as this if you want to. You know? So that's I'm going to get out this of the soapbox. But what was your favorite bad girl and your least favorite bad girl, and why?
My favorite bad girl besides myself
Hello.
was, I would have to say my friend Z. She was just the one who I just kind of was closest to. We just naturally had a bond, and we talked a lot. We bonded a lot. And then my least favorite, I only met her at the reunion, but it was the girl Tabitha, because she was just like really fucked up to one of the girls. And even though I wasn't there, they like showed it to us before we went to the reunion.
Ooh.
And I was like, bitch, you wouldn't dare try that with somebody who was your size.
Right.
You know what I mean? She picked on the smallest girl in the house, and I just didn't respect like how out of pocket it got.
Well, that's terrible. That's not good.
Right.
And you seem to be the kind of girl that you got your friends back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard.
Like 100%. Yeah. If somebody messes with your friend, you're going to be like punching them.
Yeah.
You cut them. Yes. I can feel that vibe from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the way it should be, you know?
It should. And that's the thing about it. People were like, I remember people were like, you didn't even know her. You didn't even know her. I'm like, I saw how she treated my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to know her. I saw it. You see somebody beating your friend's ass, you're going to feel a certain way. And that's all it was. Outside of that, I don't know the girl. I don't have issues with.
No, totally. And you're defensive of your friends. You know, today I blocked somebody's ex-wife because she was being a bitch to my friend. And I was like, look, I'm blocking her right now. You know, that's being a good friend. You know, somebody's hurting your friend, then you defend them or you stand up for them.
Right.
Absolutely. Exactly. Was there a lot of that, or was there a lot of betrayal in that show, on that show?
That show is messy. It's a messy show. I didn't personally have like issues in the house. Like really nobody, that's what I'm trying to say. Like as a comedian,
yeah,
even before I was doing stand-up, it's just like people think you're crazy and they don't want to mess with you. I swear, nobody ever tries me.
What is that?
You understand that?
Right? You're like, I'm a sweet person. Don't be scared.
I'm so fine. Like, just because I act crazy in videos don't mean like I'm a serial killer.
Exactly.
You know, like,
right.
So there wasn't too much with me personally, but there was like some crazy fights. Like one girl like lost a piece of her finger because another girl bit it off.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Girl, you gotta watch our season.
Is she a shark? What the? How can you bite somebody's finger? That's brutal.
It was like a piece of her finger was like missing, and the girl bit it.
How can you do that? That's
I had a whole joke about it. I was like, and you know what? We never found a piece of finger. It's not like I was vacuuming one day and went, or I was like, somebody drop a hot dog. Like it just never appeared.
Oh my God. That is so brutal. I can't even. It's just ridiculous. So I wanted to actually, I have here Racheta.
Hola, boobies.
So let me see if I can show that. Share screen. I don't know. It's going to be, I have to put it on my other. See, I'm a one-person production here, so I have to figure out a way to do this. And you're like my first guest where I'm sharing a lot of stuff. So let me see. Where are we? Let's share screen. Okay. So tell me, how did Bad Girls help you in your comedy, in your career?
Well, what's so funny is, like I said, I didn't start pursuing comedy as like a career outside of making skits and stuff on social media or whatever. Mm-hmm. I didn't pursue it. I've never even thought to do stand-up. My friend's been telling me, my family's been telling me to do it for years, but I never thought it. But what's funny is in the Bad Girls Club, I was introduced to the girls. I was teaching an improv class.
Okay.
And that's how they had me introduce myself to the girls. And it was like at the end, like, I'm your new roommate. Ah. And that was my introduction. Then they had us do a roast. And they had me like roast the girls. So Bad Girls Club kind of pushed me in the direction that comedy could be something outside of skits for me that I never had done or would have done. I've taken like an improv class before, but I've never like done it. So It was very interesting that they set up those activities. I didn't tell them what to do. They kind of did that. So it helped me in that sense. And then it definitely gave me a bigger audience. Like today, people message me talking about how they just saw my season of Bad Girls Club. And
wow.
So, yeah, it's something that people look for. It's a cult fan base. Like if you like Bad Girls Club, you like Bad Girls Club.
That is so cool. And it helps everything. It's great. And you're more
crazy to me.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? How that can help you like so much. It takes you to a whole different level. And I want to share Racheta. Is this her? Yeah, it's Racheta. Okay, so let me share her. Okay.
I hit you with my
Racheta. This was an ad.
Fee for sponsoring Racheta. Hola, booty.
Girl, that booty, that's crazy. What the hell?
Dr. Culo.
I know, mucho culo. How do you make that culo so big?
Racheta goes to see Dr. Culo. He is a specialist in Colombia.
In Colombia, okay.
In Colombia, I fly to see Dr. Culo every 6 months to touch it up.
That is hilarious. So how was she born? Out of like people that from your family or from people that you grew up with or people that you just watch?
Racheta is, you've heard my whole jokes and stuff and all my whole stories. She's inspired by a lot of girls I've met working in the nightclub industry.
Okay.
So like a lot of the hoe stories and like the tendencies and how she like does things like sell feet pictures, like that's like girl talk that like I've heard and like from other people that just kind of inspired this character. I feel like Rochetta is inspired by the inner hoe of most women, you know. Like,
I love it. Yes.
I think we've all been at like,
yes.
You ever prayed to be a hoe?
Oh, girl, I'm an actor. I don't even have to pray. The Lord has gifted me.
Like, Lord, just take away my morals so I could go on this cruise. But like,
oh my God, I know. I love that. Yes, because it's like that. Wait, did you grow up Catholic?
Well, I'm Christian. My dad's a minister.
So
my grandma's super religious.
Oh my God.
He started ministering when I was like 18.
Oh, wow. So that conflicts a little bit with your career?
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Does dad tell you not to do it or to kind of like chill or?
Well, it's funny because the first thing I've ever done in the entertainment industry was modeling. And I remember when I used to model, I do like music videos, magazines, things like that. And people like saw me, they looked me up. I'd be on like magazine racks. And they would like talk shit to my dad at church. And it made me like not want to go to that church because I was like, so you worrying about me, the preacher's daughter, but you're worrying about me. You know what I mean? Like
that's your own soul, right?
Yeah, so hypocritical. So that was kind of like the only like, oh, Stephanie, you're making me look bad. But
but dad, I'm making money. So yeah.
Right. So besides that, it really wasn't. He kind of just, this is who you are. You've always been outside the box. You've always been this way. So I can't stop you. This is what you do.
Yeah. And that's how God created you, right? With all these gifts. So it's like, back off, church.
That's what I found. Like, you know what? I'm not perfect, but God knew that when he made me. He knew I was going to be a little crazy and ratchet and
yes.
Part of the process.
We all fall into that, okay? We all do. And whoever denies it is full of shit.
Completely.
Yeah, we all do. They just lie about it. Come on. So let me show, you did a video, Poured Up, right?
Oh my God, where did you find this?
I'm really good. That's my joke, girl. Let me see, application window right there. So let me play this.
Famous films. You get that definition.
Okay, that was.
I'm turning up in the club. Pour me a cup, faded as fuck.
I hit the scene, I'm doing me. Hair, clothes, eyebrows, got me super clean.
I love it.
Bartender fill up my cup.
Even in there, I'm goofy.
I know. Of course, you're a comedian.
That's just me.
Yeah, you can't just be sexy. They're sexy and goofy at the same time.
It's like embarrassing. Like even when it comes to like my private life, it's so hard for me to like genuinely be sexy for my man. Like if I try, it's so bad.
No, I try. I'm gonna end up like making a joke out of it because I'm so.
I better just not. I just wear a cute outfit for him. I just put something sexy on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say nothing.
They have to do the rest. I know. It's just I'm prepping the next video, but let me. This is like so interesting being a one-person show. Okay, I'm back here. It's insane. I need a producer, but who can afford in quarantine, right? Who can afford a producer? I can't afford it. I have to be the producer and the host. So
you're doing great.
Thank you. You're so kind. I appreciate it. So tell me about like you being a singer, because I was like, oh, this girl is like, she's got it all. Really? When I saw that video, I'm like, what the fuck? Really? She's like doing it.
It's so funny because like I don't even consider myself like a singer or a rapper. The way that happened is me and my friend Evelyn, she loves to do music. Like she is like a serious writer, singer, rapper. She makes beats. She does it all. That is like what she's passionate about. And because we were best friends and so close, sometimes we would mess around or whatever. And she would like it. It would be fun. We would like we made a couple of silly like rap songs and just put them out for fun. But people liked it. And they were like, can I pay you to be on a hook? And like next thing you know, like people want me on their music. And the way that chorus came up is I was trying to do an impression of Rihanna.
Oh my God, that is so funny. And even what you say, it kind of sounded like
that Rihanna style. So they liked it, and then they used it. And I was like, you want to do the video? And I was like, okay.
That is insane. I love it. You are a multi-talented woman, and I'm trying to see what this video is about. Let me check it out while I talk to you.
What else did she got?
What else she got? Because, girl, I was like, I have ADHD, so I was like, I don't know what to show. So you're an entrepreneur. You're like now on OnlyFans, and you have 20,000 subscribers, and here's a video that I found where you talk about that. So I'm going to show that video before we talk about it. Here is Stephanie on her OnlyFans.
I'm Stephanie Tejada, aka the new queen of comedy, and I'm on OnlyFans as the new queen of comedy, bringing you the fine and funny. When I say you stay strong. But yeah, I like to use OnlyFans as a platform to not only showcase my art and craft, but right now during this pandemic, it's really important as a comedian for me to continue to be sharp in my craft and to practice my jokes and make it funny. And unfortunately, with no comedy clubs, there's no bookings. So I'm really grateful to OnlyFans for allowing me a platform to try my new jokes. I have weekly comedy shows on there. It's pretty much just a one-woman stand-up show. Brenda called her deadbeat dad to wish him a happy Mother's Day.
This is before I had a microphone and a stage setup.
Oh my God. Okay, so here you are with
a straightener. I had a hair straightener in the backdrop, girl.
Oh God. That's a Latina's must-have. We have to have the hair. I have two. Oh my God, I love it. So you are basically doing like a bit instead of the comedy club. You do it at OnlyFans, and so they pay to see you, right?
Well, the way OnlyFans work, it's like imagine if Instagram had a subscription fee.
Okay.
And then you post your content on there, so you could do photos, videos, go live, and people can even like tip you. So I do weekly shows, and then if people tip, they can either get more photos, or you can get like roasted by me. Like you send me a selfie and I'll roast you. You get a rap song. You get the Rachetta experience.
I love it.
You get a parody of something or your favorite impression. So it really depends on like what the person's into, because some people do, let's face it, if you sexy, you sexy. So I'm definitely a supermodel.
Yeah.
I'm a supermodel on there. I'm taking photos all the time. I take my own photos. It's super creative and fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
That's hard to do, like to take sexy pictures of you.
It's hard. I want to start doing like a real, like I want to get a real camera and really learn photography soon.
Oh, that'd be great.
So yeah, that's why I say the fine and funny. I don't do explicit content. Like I know a lot of people are OnlyFans doing the porn and the nudity. I'm not. That's not
the porn. You're fine and funny. That describes you beautifully.
And that's that. And
yes.
But yeah, I started because of the pandemic. I started this. Yeah, this started in March. I remember my last show was at the Improv on March 10th. And
wow.
Then I think it was like the next week they were saying to go home. It was like right after that. So I started just kind of doing my own show, practicing. I do new jokes every episode. It's so much writing.
Wow,
but it keeps me creative. It keeps me so creative all the time. I love it.
And that's the thing, during quarantine, I know a lot of comedians listen to this webcast. We have to stay creative. And we're talking about that before we start the show. No matter what, we miss the stage, but we really need to understand that we need to stay creative no matter what. And I love what you're doing. You're really smart. You're very, very smart. You're like doing, sexy stuff, not porn. for people who are like listening. She's hot, but she doesn't do porn.
Not too hot.
That's it. That's where we draw the line. And you have like little bits that you write, which is hard because you don't have a chance to try them out on the stage. So you're
and
doing
I do like a whole, like sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's a half hour. Like I get what I do is I get topic suggestions from my fans. So they'll be like, talk about the debate, talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. And they'll kind of give me like the idea. And then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to make a joke out of this. So it's really a personal like comedy show. It's like, imagine going to see Dave Chappelle and you tell him what you want him to talk about.
Wow, that's amazing. So that's how it works. I love that. So how did you get so many subscribers? Well, besides you being a celebrity, obviously that, you can. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a fine and funny celebrity. There you go.
Well, thank you.
Of course, it's the truth, facts. So how did you like move your fan base from, let's say, Instagram or TikTok to OnlyFans?
If you follow me, you see me. I work hard. I promote every single thing I'm on all the time. I'm always promoting my OnlyFans. I'm always promoting my YouTube, my Twitter. I promote all my other stuff, my hub, my store. So it's just something that I just, like everything else, I'm just consistently promoting it. I joined like some Facebook groups about OnlyFans to help me.
Nice.
And then I started doing content with like Jacqueline. And when I started working with Jacqueline,
Yes.
the cross promotion is really helping us both.
Oh, very smart. I love Jacqueline.
Oh, I love her. We're filming again, Angie. Angie from
Yes, I
Jersey.
can't wait to see those two crazy bitches. What was the character?
It's Angie from Jersey and Racheta Puñeta.
I can't. I can't. That's so funny. You two are hilarious together. I love it. And you guys are really
Sociopath and psychopath.
Yeah. Yes, I know. And she's like the sweetest person. I love her. She's like hashtag not a psychopath. Totally not. So I had another picture that I wanted to show. You sell t-shirts, right? On your website, on your OnlyFans?
Well, I have some merch on there. That's like the merch that I have on OnlyFans is exclusive for the fans. So it'll be like photos of me, cosplay things, but my store is separate. That's the Queen's Closet shop. That's an actual online e-commerce store that I have. I have some inventory myself. And yeah, that's my actual most popular shirt right there. See, I got a microphone now. See, I upgraded. That only has money.
I love it.
Mic.
I love it. And it's a great microphone. It fits you. It's like your brand completely. I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. That's brilliant. I love that. You are so funny. So before we go, I have questions that the reason I'm distracted is because I'm clicking on shit, right? So now I made us back to normal size. So I always ask my guests, what are you most grateful for?
I am grateful to the support I have from my family and loved ones because it would be really hard to do this without them. They're the reason I do what I do. They're the reason I work so hard and I'm trying to achieve so much and do so much is for them. So they are the reason I'm doing anything.
I love it. That's beautiful. And what would you like to be known for?
I would like to be known for just being super hilarious and always making people smile and laugh, even in the darkest of times. Just like historically known for being hilarious.
I love it. And you do that. You make me laugh every time I see something on your I'm like, what is this crazy girl up to? You always make me laugh.
What now?
Yeah, what now? I know. It's great. So what is your favorite word of all time? Like it could be a curse word. Hi, cute.
This is Chewy. My favorite word of all time. That is such a tough one. Favorite word.
Yeah. Like for today, what pops in your head? What word do you love?
Can I say food?
Somebody's hungry. Well, it's like 7:45 almost. So yeah, I get it.
Or what about just gratitude?
I love that. Yes. Gratitude. There you go. Well,
So I was like, what am I thankful for? Food, gratitude.
I love it. I love the connect. Yes. Food is very important to Latinos.
Yes.
We live, for that. We love food. It's a very important thing. So where can people find you?
So you can follow me on Instagram at Stephanie Tejada with 2 A's at the end. My website is stephanietejada.com. And if you go on my Instagram, click that link in my bio, you'll see all of my links are there. I have a link tree. So I got my OnlyFans there. I got my Twitter there, my Facebook, TikTok, everything is in my bio. And you can shop my store at thequeensclosetshop.com.
I love it. And your website, which I am going to show, let's see, right here. It has everything that I love how you incorporated everything in your website.
Yes.
So let me go on the website so you can tell people a little bit more. Let me share the screen. Okay, right there. Okay, so you have joined my OnlyFans. So what is the website? It's a complicated address. Do you have like a...
So it would be onlyfans.com/the-new-queen-of-comedy. That would be the OnlyFans. And then my general website also has all this stuff. It's the hub. It's stephanietejada.com.
I love it. So here's the Queen's Closet. I love that.
Queensclosetshop.com. Yes, ma'am.
We got a lot. Get the royal treatment. I love that. So which one is your favorite t-shirt? Your favorite t-shirt of all of these?
I like the new one that says Dog Mom. It says rocking the auntie and dog mom life.
Is that on
Dog Mom? Yep. Down here. Down again. Right there. The first right there. Boom. This is my favorite one because I just feel like it's me. It says rocking the dog mom and aunt life. And
that is so cool. I love that because that's basically it's 99% of female comics.
That's what I feel. I'm like, I feel like out of all the comedians I've met, none of them want children.
No, we don't. How can we have children?
Is that the case? Like all of them, though.
We're like weirdos. We're like crazy people. And actually, I think we would make really good parents, fun parents.
I know. That's why I said, but you'd be so great with kids. I don't want to. Listen, I didn't even change my little brother. I've never changed one of his shitty diapers.
Oh, no, I can't. No, of course. I mean, I just don't. I'm more of a career. I think we're more like career people. That's what it is. That's why
I said. Like my kids will be like my stock investments, my cars, my foundations, my charities that I start. Those are my children, and then all my animals.
Absolutely. And in a way, everybody, our audiences they're like our children, right? We're like giving to them something of ourselves. That was deep and weird at the same time. You have your YouTube, your Twitter, book a 30-minute virtual comedy show. So tell us a little bit about that.
So there's this new app. You should actually look into it, Grace. You'd be great for it. It's called Cooley, and they are doing virtual bookings with the pandemic. So they're working with companies, offices, and then people can personally book you if they are having like a party and they want to book a virtual stand-up show for their party. So it's basically a way to just book a virtual show. That
is amazing. And it's Cooley?
It's actually Qooley.
Of course. I'm old school. I spell without a K.
No, that sounds right, but they spell it weird with a Q.
I know. It's all because of the Kardashians. Everything is a K now. I hate that. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, you told me about the Stereo app, right?
Yeah. So the Stereo app, it's a new app, but I really like that platform. It's basically like a podcast, but like imagine people can just chime in and you can just start talking to them. And then what I actually do is I like to kind of like how you're doing. I like to set it up, promote it, and then I don't want to just talk to weirdos.
Right.
Some people, they like that. They like to just engage with everybody. Me, I don't want to talk to no weird man that I don't know on this app. Just because you can contact me don't mean you should.
Thank you.
That goes for people calling me on Facebook. And now, what's annoying? can I just rant for a minute? So we got people able to call you on Facebook, and if you don't answer, they leave you fucking voicemails in the text. They leave
Yes.
like a voice message in the DM. I'm like, I'm not gonna open this.
I know. It's like, okay, I am a public person, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to take your call and listen to your freaking message.
If I wanted someone to call me, you would have my phone number. You wouldn't have
That's
to
right.
try to get in touch with me on Instagram and Facebook and like video calling people. Social media has really taken away like privacy.
100% for everybody. It doesn't matter even if you're not public. But as a public person, you get creepos that just like, you're like, wow, okay. Oh, I love reading. I have a guy friend and I read because he doesn't believe me. And I read the stuff that these guys write. And he's like, are you for real? Do they really write that? I'm like, I'll take screenshots and send them. So
Read it yourself.
yeah, exactly. So you're on TikTok also, and here it says create an OnlyFans sign under me for free promo. So you get a free promo if you sign on this website.
So if you go, that's my referral code. So OnlyFans has, you know, you can join OnlyFans and be a creator, and then if you sign under someone, that person can get a percentage of your earnings, but you still get your full percentage. So just because you're under someone don't mean you're not going to get all your money. It's just something. It's an incentive, I guess, OnlyFans has to bring more creators on. But when people do sign under me, kind of like Jacqueline, I will help promote her, and I will share her OnlyFans content to my OnlyFans and my social media.
Oh, I love that. That's great. I thought about going to OnlyFans, to be honest.
Do it. You're so funny. Do the virtual shows.
Thank you. No,
Share
I
the
would love
Momo
to.
pics.
I know. I would love to. So we'll check out after the show. Maybe you can give me some tips, okay, on how to do this. But this was so much fun, Stephanie. You're so much fun. I would love to have you again, and we can talk some shit about dating and relationships and all kinds of good stuff. So this was very informative and so much fun. Thank you so much for being on Love at First Laugh. And everybody follow Stephanie. She's amazing, and she's just the bomb. And do not please call her on Facebook.
I'm not going to answer it. I love you to death, but I'm not going to answer it. Okay? I'm not answering it.
Exactly. So thank you, Dave, for
Thank you.
And I will see you guys next Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much, and bye. Bye.